Once upon a time, there was an ending. And we minions searched high and low for a new overlord. We were like fleas without a dog, maggots without a carcass, pimples without a face. And on Midwinter's Eve, in the town of Nordberg, we found a beginning.
My pa says that he was... Don't come near me!
Snowman, yuck!
He destroyed our snowman. You're a big, mean bully. We'll get you for that.
Ah, no fair! I hate that witch boy.
Hey!
The master would use magic. Show magic, master! Blue lights! Yeah, I think you is the master! I do! Control us, master! And then... Destroy! Taking them all! Kill it!
Demons!
You think you're so smart. We'll get you for that.
Taking position! Fully!
Ouch!
Destroy!
Stay out!
Hey, you witch boy! I see you, demon child. Stop that floating about! You trying to make old Nev sick?
Hey, I'll show you the way. You're mean. One day he'll make you pay. Over here.
Don't come in here.
Don't be mean.
Stay back, weirdo.
It's Midwinter's Eve. Be nice. Get inside! Quick! They'll never find us in here. The demons have found us! Get off me! Don't take that! They're smart. Hey! He's got my coat! Give that back! I don't think they're going to be bothering you anymore.
Hello, kiddies! Come for the party? Hey, why'd you bring that witch boy? He's got funny eyes, I tell you. You come in, but behave yourself. Only drink apple juice. Just like me. And don't let that witch boy...
Taking position.
You can't be in here! These are highly flammable and have to be handled by a professional.
There, witch boy! Right, no midwinter treats for you! Come on, let's follow me.
I'm too quick!
Hey, let's take a look. Come on, let's watch. Hey, let's take a look. Come on, over here.
Bring out your magic users, Nordberg, so they may be cleansed. In the name of the Empire and your new governor, Boreas. We have no magic users here. We are simple people of the land. Do not lie. The Sentinels have spoken. Surrender your magic users or we will cleanse your whole town if necessary. Well, maybe we do have one. Keep together, lads!
Follow! Follow!
Come!
Our master would follow. This way! For the master. Kill the shinies! Go, Minion!
Archers, fire! Block!
Our master would find a way to break it. Our master would take revenge on town. Smash town! Smash! Smash! Fire! 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 Taking position. Now fire on Empire shinies! Crush those shinies! Big shinies, no shine!
burrows!
Yay! Minion burrows! Yay! Wolfie's friends! Wolfie's attack shinies! Come on! It's not time! Run away!
Little demons!
Cage! Get these smash shinies! Hurry! Minion bubble! A new Overlord, you say? This is the last hope for evil? He's a little short. Whoa. Destroyed an entire legion? Bodies, screams, minion carnage? Oh, that is good news. Fire up the dragon! The boy needs a proper evil upbringing. And whilst evil was nurtured in the bowels of the earth, in its absence came the rise of a new age, a new power, and thus began the reign of the glorious Empire. Everyone was happy, and those who weren't were killed, enslaved, or had other nasty things done to them. But now it's your time, Master. Time to crash the party. Time to crush the Empire. Time to bring back the black. against the minions of all. Because evil always finds a way. Here he comes! The master? Oh, the master, the master! We'll see! That's correct, Raz! He must be tested, as the beetle is tested by the dung pile! Follow! Follow! Those Nordberg winds go right at my nethers, so I'll stay here. Your helmet will allow me to hear and see what you do. Think he's smart enough to get it? Let's make it he ain't. Me bet 3. The first test is a test of strength. Oh, he who would be a true overlording master. We managed to find an old friend of yours. He's been on ice for quite a while. Yetis are relatively gentle creatures and extremely hardy. Nature's training dummies. At your current level, you can bash him around for hours and he'll hardly feel a thing. No room, Quaver. Find own pet. Savages, no appreciation of true art. We can. Now, it may be a touch indelicate, but use your minions to whack that wall of fur. That's my bird. Sneaky beast. Find a way for your minions to reach the creature. Kill it again. Come over. Surround and savage him. He who would make a most foreboding dark monster. Be gone, you beast, and make it fast. For if you don't, we'll kick your... No! I can't get out. I want to be in the field of battle. Run, beast. The spell of the minions. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh. Test target's wandered off. Oh, you should catch up with him in the hunting grounds. Yes, the place is bursting with life force, both hunters and the hunted. You should gather plenty of it to support the minions needed to build your dark tower. Taking Welcome to the test of life force gathering. Fluffy rats! See? Poor fishy! Oh. Die, smelly furball! Now the hunt begins! Show 'em who's top of the food chain! Those glowing orbs are life force. Gather them and they'll collect in the Netherworld, allowing you to... Round minion gate for master! Ah, there you are! This is grubby, sire. They're drawn to your evil presence like flies to a festering corpse. Yetis rather fond of those disgusting balls of fluff. You'd better find a way of discouraging him. You can put your training into practice. Make sure you get all the life force in the area.
Hey, where did you come from? I got a permit from the Empire to hunt on these lands. This is my Yeti. I saw it first. Get lost!
Looks like our friend has forged a path ahead. Look at all that lovely life force. Find a way to get into that area.
Wolfie, so playful.
We right, Wolfie!
Taking position.
You need more wolves for your minions. Flatten those igloos or you'll be overrun with hunters. Use your minions on that wheel.
What do you think you're doing? Cease this barbaric slaughter at once! I am Florian Greenheart, and these are the soldiers of the Sanctuary. Valiant protectors of the sanctuaries and all creatures of magic and nature. Soldiers, stop this savage! Protect the fluffy ones!
Terrible elf. Well, that's what happens when you spend too much time hugging things, sire.
Perhaps all he needs is a hug.
All creatures of the Mother Goddess are beautiful, especially the cute ones.
Looks like our friend has forged a path ahead. Don't forget, we still need a spell stone to give the Netherworld a bit of a kick in the pants. Those elves are magical. I wonder if they've got something knocking about in their sanctuary that will do the trick.
Hey, kill!
Remember that place, sire? It's Nordberg, the sleepy, snowy little town that was going to hand you over to the Empire.
Giddy up!
looking quite so gentle anymore. In fact, he looks rather peeved.
Let's leave all this bad karma behind us, man.
But our minds rise to a higher spiritual plane.
You've gone too far this time, man. Hey, stop that!
No! No! Stop this at once! This noble beast belongs with us! Come here, boy! As if we magical folk didn't have enough problems of our own with the Empire without the likes of you trying to expunge us! Now, let us away! Set sail for the sanctuary!
We should follow them, sire. If only we had the swimming abilities of the blue minions. Oh well, looks like we'll have to find another way into this sanctuary of theirs. Come on! Where trees gone? Looks like someone has been logging this area, Gloom. I wonder why.
Magical creatures! We've got a breach made! Attack! Attack!
Smell magic! Me smell magic! Your mounts won't follow you into certain areas, sire, and like all primitive beasts, these wolves are afraid of fires. Don't.
Do hurry up. I have a warm oil bath and a large plate of quail's eyeballs to attend to.
Of course, Boreas. I thought you'd like to meet some of the brave men who secured the magical creatures from the, area. And these are the lucky ones.
What's up with you, Maximus?
No, I wanted to call me
Miss Trixibelle Buttercup Fairy! Are you serious? And you can all come and visit me when I move
into my mushroom house. SIC, Species Identity Crisis. It's a terrible thing. We have no idea what this is, but it was well guarded.
Well, make sure it doesn't eat anyone, and then bring it to my town hall.
Foolish fat human, that's a spellstone, sire. It unlocks the magical potential of any who possess it. Better not let it fall into Boreas's pudgy hands.
Taking position.
Welcome to the sanctuary, creature of magic.
No, do not let this barbarian in, Dryad. He is an enemy to all that is fluffy and adorable, like this poor fellow here.
Don't worry, Lord. I'm sure you'll find a way to bypass that pesky... This looks like a shard of Netherworld rock. Perhaps it will become active once the Netherworld accepts you as its... I don't know what happened here, but their loss is our gain. Quick, pick up that spellstone. As soon as Grubby can build a gate, we'll send it back to the Netherworld. He said that spellstone we stole belongs to the gnomes. Now, he's either declaring war or he wants to marry you to his pet dormouse. That's clearly an act of aggression, sire. It cannot be tolerated. Exterminate those squeakers!
Yes, master. Yes, master.
Nordberg. Nearly 13 winters have passed since you were last there, sire. Soon you will return, once more on the feasting of Midwinter's Eve, to finish what you started. Revenge is a dish best served cold and screaming. Get that spellstone back to the Netherworld, Dark One.
Taking position. Kill them all.
Get that spellstone back to the Netherworld, Dark One.
And Governor Boreas said he wanted stuffed widgeon at the Midwinter's fete.
Aha! Grubby has managed to bring you a Netherworld gate master. This will allow your minions to transport the spellstone straight to the Netherworld. Ah, a command upgrade. You can summon more minions to the battlefield now. Look at all that evil energy surging into you, Lord. I don't quite know what spell it's unlocked within you, sire. If you run into some townsfolk, do feel free to use them as test subjects.
Sound the alarm! Run for the gates!
Leave the locals just lining up to cloud your evil presence spell, sire. Got a health upgrade, sire. They need a lot less messy deaths. See them shrivel to dust. Clearly the stone has unlocked the evil presence spell. If you had released the spell earlier, they would have groveled and submitted to your evil will. Enslavement or death, domination or destruction, these are the great overlording choices, sire. To swell your rank, sire, you can release your evil presence spell earlier and subdue these peons instead. Your own human shield master if you subdue the peasants rather than killing them. Just don't channel your evil presence spell for so long. Nothing like a bit of cannon fodder, Lord. If they get too annoying, don't be afraid to just smite them. Nothing like a bit of cannon fodder, Lord. If they get too annoying, don't be afraid to just smite them.
The Netherworld has accepted you as its master. Oh, I knew it! I knew it!
Do calm down, Quaver. We don't want another accident. You are indeed our true Overlord. It's somewhat of a relief, sire. We didn't want to have to bury another candidate.
Master!
The Netherworld will be your new seat of power, Lord. It's a little on the cavernous side at the moment, but now you're properly here, we can start to refurbish and expand the tunnel system. This will allow us access to other areas of the world where you can establish your new dark domain.
I feel a small poem is called for to commemorate the event.
Oh dear, he's off again.
There was a boy from the Nordberg town who sent the locals screaming. But now the boy's become a man. He'll start his evil scheming.
Sorry about that, sire. Sometimes there's no stopping him. And believe me, I've tried. This is your throne, sire. And it's not just a place to rest your evil posterior. You can teleport around your domain from here, and it will also alert you about recent events and quests. Why don't you try it out, and then let me know if you'd like to take the tour. So good to get the smell of evil around the place. Forgive the intrusion, but your visit to Nordberg has not gone unnoticed. The Empire is trying to dig through to the Netherworld. I sneaked out to tell you. I thought after you dealt with Boreas, you might see your way clear to perhaps rewarding me for this information by maybe making me Mayor of Nordberg once you conquer it. You know, when you're not busy, your magnificence may be just on Sundays. Sunday afternoons, maybe? Thank you. I can't wait to start our mayoral duties.
We can't let the Empire take control of Nordberg, Master. They'll start thinking the place belongs to them. We must find our way to the sanctuary so we can get through those fire barriers.
Rise to the challenge and conquer Nordberg. World domination won't just come to you.
The situation is grave. We don't want these tinheads to dig through to our dark domain. We must retrieve the Reds from the sanctuary and remove those barriers.
Halt! Don't think you can find refuge in our sanctuary. But, what was that? Come, soldiers! I think I hear the sound of a mildly distressed badger.
Fire!
Retreat to the sanctuary!
That Netherworld shard over there is pulsing at your evil presence, Lord. It may allow you even greater access to your dark powers. I await you, Master. I think you should give it a bit of a magical nudge. I think you should give it a bit of a magical nudge. Master! You're in the body of a minion, sire. How unseemly. I hope no one's looking. Still, minions are smaller than you, Lord, so perhaps you can use your newfound form to sneak up on that dryad.
while she's healing herself, that path is undefended. Now's your chance. Now the way is clear for your imposing magnificence to enter. Too many creatures of light magic here for my liking. That's the good kind. Not like yours at all. Light magic occurs when the magical energy that's all around us is absorbed into nice creatures. Ones who use it for noble pursuits like saving things and tinkling and shining and baking lentil cookies.
We don't take kindly to your type here.
You just make trouble, throwing fireballs and scaring the wildlife, just like those little red devils.
Come on, Petunia, let's leave this riffraff.
I doubt you'll get such a warm welcome from the other creatures.
Seal them off, Dryads!
Stay back, dark creature.
Good lord, that second triad is protecting the pot whilst the other heals. You'll have to find another way through. Get him, sire! Your browns can't follow, sire. Just leave them behind and they'll return to the Netherworld for a little downtime.
hats of doom! They're eating my legs! They're eating my legs! Little things everywhere! Beware the pointy hats of doom!
It's our Reds! Dark crystals. Pure evil energy that's become crystallized. Very powerful and very rare, sire. You may find them useful. We burn for the master! He's come! Burn, master! Ah, look at the little burninators! You still need to find and return the red hide to the Netherworld, sire. Only then can you spawn more reds outside the sanctuary. God, here! Red Hive Master!
have the red sire, those dryads can't stand in your way. Roast those chopped up vegetables. Browns. Oh, this spot mine.
You don't belong here. Get out this minute, or you'll incur the wrath of our wondrous Queen Fang.
Red minions are not as tough as browns. Whip your browns in first, open up the enemy, then use the reds to barbecue them.
Guys, here!
Ooh, that Faye's a nice-looking wench. Pity she's a fairy.
All this bad karma behind us, man. The fairies! I want to go home!
Who's the Black Fairy?
You found a harp, sire. I believe Quaver has just fainted with excitement. For the master!
Save us from the fair folk!
Ah! The fairies are coming!
Browns. Reds. You choose all. Get it on. Taking position. Taking position. His carnage is impressive. Of that there is no doubt. The rock did fly right through the air. One strike, and then... This cavern will be your private quarters, Master. It is traditional in overlording circles to find oneself a mistress, or several. Keep an eye out for a suitable candidate. You know, something to make the room look pretty and to waft about the place. I'm quite partial to a bit of wafting. You don't have enough catalyst, Master.
natural laws are a little bit flexible here in the Netherworld. Step onto the rock, sire. It's probably safe. I mean, perfectly safe. From here, you can... Greetings, sire. Welcome to Foundations. Master can hold the big Netherworld buildings here. Giblet is a particularly robust minion, sire. Been around almost as long as I have. This forge, field weapons and armor here, but need breads to power it. Minion Giblet ready to receive orders. Come see. You choose Giblet build. They may look small now, but they will be big, so big. Upgrading pilots will make minions stronger. Upgrading pilots will make minions stronger. Master must bring treasure and min. Your crown's now stronger, Master. Come see. You choose Giblet bit. The Minion burrows are believed to be the birthplace after we lost our last master, and before the great cataclysm decimated the old lands, we retreated here in the Exodus. Here we've remained, searching for our next bastion of evil. Minion Mortis is in charge. That is to say, he facilitates your decisions, sire. Spawns new minions, tends the souls of the dead, makes sure they don't come back with the wrong head, that sort of thing.
Minions, we live, we serve, we die. It is what we are, and what we will always be. Balance. The spawning place. You bring me life force, I bring you.
The barracks are where minions live when they're not out causing chaos with you, sire. It's also where we keep the hives, which allow minion summoning. Unfortunately, during the Exodus, several minion hives were lost. We only managed to retain the Browns. I'm sure they'd love a visit.
The price must be paid. Death or life. Do not fear, Master. The newly spawned will be sacrificed.
Don't worry, minions will happily die for their master. Several times if necessary.
Who would you ask the grave for? Death.
I live!
Farewell, sire. you see dead minions, sire?
This is the graveyard. You can view your recently deceased minions in the temple and resurrect your favorites.
But life has a price. Life for death. Death!
Indeed, Mortis. If you wish to resurrect a fallen minion, you need to sacrifice minions of the same color. This damp spot is reserved for the blues. Their magical inclination meant they felt most lost without an overlord to guide them. They retreated to the nearest watery area. Strange fellows. We have no idea what's happened to them. I don't trust that Empire. They're far too... You're really getting the hang of this overlording, sire. Position! Mine! Evil presence, sire.
You have angered Queen Faye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You have stolen our spellstone, intruder, and defiled this shrine, bringing darkness into a place of light. Suffering be upon you.
And return the hive to the Netherworld, Dark One.
Guard! Here!
Your mana has been increased, sire. Now use it wisely. You'll need the hive if you wish to summon Red, sire.
So, what these peasants say is true. The witch boy's back. Well, don't think you're getting in here. My Empire troops will have a nice bit of sport cutting down you and your rat army. This may be a godforsaken backwater, but it's my godforsaken backwater. Do you hear me? Mine!
Right, men, form up! Form up! Let's see those backbones!
Like minions, the brains of these humans appear easy to manipulate. Their leader is the key. Take him out! Our Reds will have those barriers down in no time. Revenge will soon be yours, Master. Reds! Oh! Taking position! Look at them! Ha! They make headless chickens look composed. They should be much easier to pick off now. Solar treasure! This spot, mine! Reds! You choose all! Taking position! With this forge stone, you'll be able to unlock new forging recipes. Giblet will be pleased. You're not strong enough to hack your way through that legion yet, sire, especially not with that machine of theirs backing them up.
So, what these peasants say is true. The witch boy's back. Well, don't think you're getting in here. My Empire troops will have a nice bit of sport cutting down you and your rat army. This may be a godforsaken backwater, but it's my godforsaken backwater. Do you hear me? Mine!
Right, men, form up! Form up! Let's see those backbones!
Like minions, the brains of these humans appear easy to manipulate. Their leader is the key. Take him out! Our Reds will have those barriers down in no time. Revenge will soon be yours, Master. Taking position! Look at them! Ha! They make headless chickens look composed. They should be much easier to pick off now. Taking position! With this forge stone, you'll be able to unlock new forging recipes. Giblet will be pleased. Humans can't stand to see other humans on fire. It's the smell, you see. Use your reds and get cooking. This spot, mine! Choose all! Reds! Taking position, yes! Right, here! Try sending your minions into that machine. Browns. You choose all. Reds. All. See if you can skewer several soldiers at one side. Reclaiming Nordberg, Master. Guys, here! You choose all! I wonder where those tracks lead. I expect your Reds and those explosive barrels will get on like a house on fire. Or a soldier on fire. Taking position! Sire, those shields of theirs are protecting them from damage. Try taking down their leader or finding some wolf mounts to charge them with. A slathering wolf looking at you like you're a giant ham can cause the most fearless of creatures to run for the hills. Mount up your Browns. Oh, now sleep in your wolves.
You'll be my friend. Browns. Come on.
Oh!
You choose all. Good whoopee. Browns. Yes, master. Giddy up. Giddy up. Good whoopee. Giddy up.
Browns. Taking position. Good, Wolfie. Kill! On it! You choose all! Come on! Browns! On it! Giddy up! You're doing very well, Master. He comes. Browns. All. You choose all. Browns. All. Browns. Reds. You choose all. Browns. Reds. Browns.
Watch them!
Look! The rebels!
Reds! Oh! Giddy up! This was mine! Taking position! Oh! Can push objects like those minecarts. The explosives in them could come in handy for a little selective distraction, eh? Taking position. Oh! Find a way up to those archers. You choose all. Giddy up. Giddy up. Sire, first crush the formation, then crush the town. Ground!
It's getting rough!
careful.
Spoilt my midwinter's eve. Well, we'll see what Emperor Solarius has to say about this. Marion! My brother! Where did you suddenly come from?
Emperor Solarius is very concerned, brother, that you allowed Nordberg to be most violently raided by a magical barbarian.
The situation is under control, Marius. My men are rooting out the source.
Well, they better had do. You were sent here to prove yourself as a governor and show you've got a backbone beneath that blubber.
He hasn't. It's blubber all the way through.
Snap out of it, Master. Time to show Nordberg that there's a new breed of evil in town. Tear down that blustering bloater statue and show these peasants how an overlord does things.
You think that's imposing?
Oh, yes, I'd say so. Very imposing.
I impose like that, you know, back in the day.
Isn't going to be happy about this.
Crush him! Crush him! It's almost time for my lunchtime bath!
Honestly, Boreas, I thought you could handle governorship of one tiny town.
This is my town, and I am not at home to demons.
Master!
Your sire.
Yes, Master.
Enemies, Master!
You were the one who sent me here, weren't you?
I don't know what you mean, Boreas.
You did. Just because you knew Solarius favored me.
You blubbery fool. No wonder Mama left.
Don't you bring Mama into this.
You came back! Get me out of here before he makes me start scrubbing again.
Master! Enemies, Master! Enemies, Master! Enemies, Master!
Stay away from my lord! Stay away from my lord!
You'll be my friend.
How dare you! You have insulted the Emperor and my family. This will not go unpunished. Mark my words.
Considering the Empire condemns magic, that looked awfully magical to me.
Get me out of here, slave! Get me out at once!
You know, I want to see bits of the world that aren't covered in snow. How about you and I get reacquainted? Perfect!
Think we can steal his shoes?
I was once crushed by a big statue, you know, back in the day. Not completely, obviously.
At last, you have a dark tower truly worthy of you, Master.
So this is your place, huh? Well, it certainly beats Nordberg. It's warm for a start. I'm not sure about this thing, though. What is it? Some kind of walnut with ears?
Perhaps you and your new mistress should visit the private quarters.
Great. I'm going to see where my fur rugs and hunting souvenirs will go. I shall meet you up there, witch boy.
Take my advice on the fairer sex. It's best to keep them happy. I suggest using some of that gold of yours to buy her a few delightful knickknacks for the private quarters. Ladies like knickknacks. Besides, sire, no one needs to come home from a hard day smiting things to an angry mistress. Chiplet, don't you that!